Alright, we got a live one here. Nephilim army on Angus. I'm not sure. No idea how the Angus matchup is for this deck. This hand's pretty good in this matchup, though. We have our couple of troops that help us gum up the board here. We got an Arcane Focus on 1, so pretty reasonable. Yeah, I don't really like to do giveaways. They're kind of clunky and awkward, I feel like. I know people do a ton of giveaways in the Hex community. I'd prefer not to. I appreciate the offer. It's just... Extinction's probably pretty reasonable this matchup, right? I guess... Is it better? I'm just going to take the resource here. I'm not sure which is objectively correct there, but I feel like I'm going to need double diamond or double sapphire at some point anyways. A scapegoat. Yep. So this is an 0-1 for 1 that has rage 1 and speed. Every time it attacks, it gets more power. And then this says when it becomes blocked, you got to put this back in your hand. Howdy, Jace. I also don't have software set up to stream or to do giveaways because I don't normally do giveaways. Exarch of the Egg here, in addition to being a 1/3 lethal troop for 2, says whenever any Venom enters play under our control, we put some extra eggs in our opponent's deck. So that means when these Webborn Apostates come into play, nothing's going to happen because the Crackling Bolt killed our guy. I'm downloading or installing something. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to play this Blood Shard out here, and then these Webborn Apostates are going to keep him off of their champion power for a little while. This takes a charge from our opponent and gives it to us. I'm going to kick off with some Immortal today. I haven't actually tested this matchup much. Our 25 starting life total has got to be pretty valuable in this match, I'd imagine. Just all the into a Righteous Outlaw. This is not a good scene for us. Hopefully we hit a piece of removal next turn so we can kill this. Call the Grave. That's not really what we're looking for. Immortal Echoes with the $25 donations. You don't ask us for money too often, Jeff. This is for a good cause, so here's my bit to help. Thank you, mate. I do appreciate it. Oh, hold on. You gotta help Declan sort his... Alright, so... I think we're playing this for our second Sapphire here. Because we're going to need that at some point for the denies. Actually, I can flash in this Azurefate Sorceress, right? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pass here and then flash in this Azurefate Sorceress and try and ambush this Righteous Outlaw, I think. And the cup goes boom. They did in fact boomity doom. And see here, if I play like Webborn Apostate out here, he's likely just going to transform this Righteous Outlaw and then trigger and kill my thing. This way, I can use my Azurefate Sorceress to ambush this this Righteous Outlaw. Matriarch of the Flames, Burgle with the $20 donation. Thank you very much. Alright, so the good news is this Azurefate Sorceress is going to kill the Righteous Outlaw. The bad news is we're taking 9. So scale of 1 to dead, almost certainly dead here. Yeah, even with that, let's go ahead and get to the post-reserves game here. We get to trim some of our fat here a little bit. Cheap Shots come in, Strangle come in. Verdict of the Ancient Kings is fine. Vampire Princess is good because it has life drain. I think we might actually want the denies. I don't think Inquisition is particularly good in this style of matchup. A lot of the times they're going to be able to empty their hand fairly quickly and just be playing off the top. So I'd much rather have interrupts like Verdict and Deny than something proactive like Inquisition when their hand can get empty. Psychic Ascension is probably too slow. I think Extinction's probably a little bit clunky. I'm going to trim one of the Azurefate Sorceresses because we're probably going to be like more of a control deck as opposed to a combo deck in this matchup, it feels like. Because a lot of times Phenteo is going to die, so might as well trim some of these if they're just going to be quick speed 2/2s. He should, yeah. It's nap time for Porker.
Take his time.
Bye. He's going to be very upset. Not only is it nap time, but we had to put our tablet down. Being 2 is rough.
You ruined our life.
He ruined his life. Accurate assessment. I have to imagine this match gets better for us post-board than it gets for the Angus deck. At least, that's what I need to believe in my heart of hearts, right? Like, this match, it has to get better for us, right? The first one was so bad. Yeah, pretty easy keep here. We've got plenty of interaction. Gonna lead on Shard of Cunning for blood, so we can go blood into Strangle on 2. We're not gonna be able to deny on 3, but hopefully we'll be able to Herofall if we run a resource offer 2. Marty Punker with the $10 donation for the chillins. Thank you very much. No goat, or Bolt Spasm. That's aces for us. Yep, just gonna go ahead and play that out. We hit a non-slow shard here too, which is good. It means we can hero fall at some point. With Angus having won the... So Angus is the deck that won the first Immortal Championship, which might mean we want a touch of more life drain in the reserves. It's very possible that I want some, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Right on time, Bolt Spasm. Awkward, yep. It's very possible that we want some, like, copies of, what's the word I'm looking for? Vampire Kiss in the reserves. There's, like, a way to, like, shoot down things like Bolt Spasm and Righteous Outlaws and gain us some life back. Because I'm still another Sapphire Threshold away from these denies working, I'm just going to go ahead and run the Princess out here on the off chance it can live. Like, scale of 1 to dead. This is almost certainly dead, right? Like, Crackling Bolts and Fireballs kill this here. Psychotic Anarchist, sure. If they offer this trade, I'm not taking it. Like, I really don't want to trade my Princess for this plus a burn. Or this plus a cremate, so I'm just going to take my hit here. That's pretty good. Okay, let's play this out. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack my opponent. And by that, I mean get killed by a fireball. Nope. All right. Perfect. And they had the burn. So Vampire Princess here says whenever she deals damage to my opponent, we get to look at a random card in their hand. And if it's an action, we get to take it and turn it into a wonderful little kiss. Trax with the $5 donation. Always for a good cause. Thank you. So we're going to get pecked by this, which is only 3 points of damage now. God bless nerfs. So we're going to go ahead and kill a Psychotic Anarchist before it gets to attack with this kiss. We're going to take a hit for 3 here. I think we're better off killing the Anarchist as opposed to the goat because I would want them to draw less cards, so this is more likely to live for us. Hopefully we had a Sapphire Threshold here so we can hold the denies up. That's a touch unfortunate. All right, let's start by cracking with this Vampire Princess and see what she finds. Oh, they found the fireball. Oh, just playing your burnout. Sure, that makes sense. Ayotachi coins. I don't want to play my Webborn Apostate out because my opponent doesn't have a charge right now, so this only can gain us a charge if our opponent has a charge to take. So I'm just going to wait on that. We can cheap shot plus Herofall this turn. If we would have hit on our deny there, I'd feel pretty good about our position, but because we didn't hit that resource, we're kind of in a medium spot. I go ahead and Herofall this Matriarch before attackers happen. Get rid of all those. Enter combat, cheap shot the goat here. That's actually a really good hit, right? Just like a 0-4 that blocks. Man, where my Sapphire Threshold's at? Nowhere to be found. Alright, let's start by attacking with our Princessa. Survey says another Ayotachi coins. Alright, let's play Phenteo. Just play out 2 4 defense troops here. Suppressive fire. Vomit. Target troops can't block this turn. That's, yep. Help, I'm being suppressed. Man, where are my Sapphire Shards at? Bow, wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Okay, we're still at a pretty healthy 19 here, so not too worried about our current position. Okay, there's a Sapphire. Little bit late. I'm gonna play Exarch of the Egg here, and then I think we want to just play this Webborn Apostate before they get to their 4/3 to charge. Forgot to shuffle, yep. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Phenteo here to put some eggs into their deck. And this says when they draw one of these eggs, they're big and scary. They create tarantulas, which are 5/5s that destroy things. I feel like there's a Lasgar in our future here. Maybe I should have traded here if I'm expecting Lasgar. Nope, just a cremate to finish this off. Perfect. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then my opponent has 6 eggs in their deck. Yeah, they should be dead on our next ready with both these Azurefate Sorceresses in our hands. So hopefully we're going to get to show you how the combo works next turn. Sweet. So end step here, we're going to go ahead and play this Azurefate Sorceress as quick, which flips over some eggs, and then it hits a Tarantula. And not only do these Tarantulas get to destroy my opponent's troops when they come into play, but they inspire off our Azurefate Sorceress, which continues to flip cards from my opponent's deck into their discard pile, which finds more Tarantulas, which continues flipping cards into their discard pile. And as you can see here, my opponent's entire deck has now flipped into their discard pile, and even if they weren't dead to us just attacking them with a bunch of Tarantulas next turn, they would be dead to the fact that they don't have any cards in their deck that they can draw. So this is what the Terror Mill deck, this is our combo finish, our negative 17 cost to dies. Nephilim's the best. I asked him to let us combo. Can see how he boarded. I'm not gonna do that. Like he could have just conceded to the combo starting there, and he let us show it off. Think I'm gonna go ahead and just hit save here. Oh, you know what? I wanted a third Lanupaw site in my board for later. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save for now, but I might make a couple edits to the deck after this game. What's a reasonable number of activations before casting Azurefate? 3, ideally. I normally, if I didn't have the second Azurefate Sorceress in my hand, I would have waited until there were 9 eggs in their deck. Usually, yeah. The fact that we comboed them with only 2 Phenteo activations there is pretty unlikely. In fact, I can tell you the math. So, like, let's say, like in that instance, their deck had what, like 50 or so cards in it? Yeah, probably more than that. Like, let's say 50. If they have 52 cards, 6 of which are Tarantula eggs, and we get to flip 4 of them, we have a 40% chance to combo our opponent there and hit one of those 6 eggs and 4 cards. Now, when we go up to 9 eggs and 54 cards, we're up to over a coin flip, 53%. It was 46 cards when I cast Azurefate. Oh, that's really low, actually. So 46. So 46 cards is a 44% chance. And then if we go up to 9 eggs and 48 cards, you gain about 15 percentage points waiting. This hand is pretty reasonable. We have Transmogrifades to slow our opponent down. Unfortunately, our first shard is going to be a slow shard, which is a touch awkward. So we are going to take a couple hits from this, which sucks. Arcane Focus. I'm going to lead on this for blood, just in case we draw Strangle we want to play next turn. Anarchist, yep. So this is a tough part, right? We got to win a game on the draw here. 10 out of 10 playing this out. I think we're just supposed to play the transmogs here. Yeah, I'm just going to transmog this because, like, they have Crackling Bolt and Fireball in the Immortal deck. So, like, the odds of this Exarch of the Egg getting to block next turn are really, really low. Double step. I mean, we have... How many denies in my deck? We have a lot. We have 4 denies in my deck right now. I'm going to X-Mog that before it attacks there, because this no longer has speed, so we're only getting attacked by the Psychotic Anarchist this turn. Sure, ended up with the 2-2. He says as he draws a deny. I guess we drew another Sapphire there, so like medium minus either way. Now I think I'm supposed to hold the Herofall. Yeah, like we were missing our second Sapphire last game too, right? I think I'm supposed to hold the Herofall here. Am I just supposed to kill this? Like, they have 4 of them, and this card's really annoying. I'm gonna feel bad if they have Matriarch of the Flames. Let's go for the chance to get one out of their hand. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get Matriarch here and feel a little bit bad about our decision, but it is what it is. There's plus and minus percentage points to going both ways there. Do they have a play? Start on Arcane Focus here, see what we find. Princess is pretty good. I think I'm going to play this and then play Exarch of the Egg here now. And then this Exarch of the Egg means this deny will cost 1. So if they go to kill the Exarch at our end step, we can deny whatever they're killing it with. So, unlike Magic, Hex doesn't have a draw step that you can stop in for effects like that. Which means that as soon as my opponents draw on their card for the turn, they're going to get to be able to play that Psychotic Anarchist out. I'm going to start on Focus here, see what we find. Hopefully removal or a blocker. Perfect. Grab this Exarch of the Egg. Then I'm going to use this to put some Spiderling eggs into their deck here. I'm going to play this out. And then next turn, I can play this Princess out with Deny up to protect it. My hand's hopefully less than impressive. Burn. We're spending 2 pieces of removal on this. That's great for us. It's like burn plus cremate here. Burn plus burn. Yep. So this isn't going to make a threshold or eggs next turn, but we will play this out so we can play Princess with Deny up on their turn. That's pretty good. Insectus TV with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that next level of support. Welcome. You pause. I need to get my food out of the oven. Oh, Kletsy Poo. All right, we might stabilize here. Having 25 points of health is big game in this matchup for sure. Do you have another Crimson Bolt? You don't. God, that's good for us. All right, so that might lock it up, honestly. I feel like there's just got to be resources in their hand, right? Whoa! That was aggressive. So this has to be a resource, right? Just like hoping to fade that hit and then draw a second piece of removal to 2-for-1 this. Ryvik with the $40 donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Welcome. More counter magic is GG's. Okay, so their other card was Lasgar's Vengeance. That makes sense. So they don't play the burn hoping to get to play the Lasgar's Vengeance to kill my dork. So, like I said, the Verdict was probably going to lock it up, and then it did. Sweet. Let me double check this deck here real quick. I think I wanted to put a third Lanupaw site in the reserves. I don't really know. I'm just going to leave it how it is for now, I think. Honestly, I might want a third princess in the reserves after seeing how that game played out. Like, Angus is going to be more popular. I'm going to cut this Gemborn and put a third vampire princess in the reserves. Feels like a fine, like, small hedge against Angus. Cleared your Saturday plans. We're halfway there. We might do stretch goals to do longer streams on Saturday. I plan to do at least 4 hours on Saturday, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And we leveled up. We did get free stuff. I love free stuff. Which deck sleeve did we get? I actually saw. Actually, I wonder. I'm gonna embrace my filthy casual self here for a moment. Select sleeve. Someone had one that it said it was a level up reward, and I was like, that's kind of neat. Do I have it? Is it that one? It wasn't that one. I don't appear to have it. That's fine. We'll just keep using my Mystic Naturalist one because it's beautiful. But how are you today? I'm doing well. Aaron Awakened. Aaron W. Kent. God, I'm so bad at... I'm really bad at switching letters around in words when I read them. Anyone that wants to play some Immortal, collect some tickets. Remember, the Immortal Championship is every 2 months, so we'll have another one here in May, June. So you need to collect 20 tickets before then. Oh, they're PvE level up sleeves. Okay, yeah, I'm never going to have those then. Which is fine. We'll survive. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna look then. I think the sleeve I was thinking of is in there. How do you make other icons in your deck nades like Shout, Shard, Crown, Sword? So the axe is ATK. They're all different things, right? Like there's Ardent. You put them in square brackets, and then you put the word in all capital letters, just like Ruby and stuff like that. So. Oh, yeah, the Hatchery sleeved. Likely earned through the account leveling system. Yeah, that was it. Hatchery. The Hatchery sleeve would be perfect for my Spooter deck, wouldn't it? I'd like to go first here. Seems like medium minus. Uzu is probably the Lixil deck. I feel like this hand's not stellar in that matchup. Just got enough resources, so this is probably fine. Psychic Ascension is pretty good in this matchup, even if it is awkward in my opener. Calling Mono Sapphire. It could be Mono Sapphire, right? I forgot that deck made the finals, right? Like, I got crushed by it in the quarters. We've blocked that out of my mind. Think that doesn't exist. His hand doesn't do anything, I'd probably mulligan. So, like, the important thing to remember is that a lot like if you played Magic's modern format, this deck plays a lot like Splinter Twin, where you're just a control deck a lot of the time, and like at some point, sometimes you implement a combo, which is part of the reason I like playing it. And this hand that just sits here and makes resource drops in what is essentially a control mirror is going to be very reasonable. Oh, Sapphire is the deck that won. Right, yeah, it's all mixed up. You are correct, though, that Sapphire is the deck that won. Perfect. I'm just racking up our interaction here. I bunted to the Sapphire deck in the quarters. Feels bad, man. Wrong percentage plays are wrong. There's just this strange correlation between making mistakes and losing games. Probably just want to deny this one, right? Like, it draws 2 cards when it dies, otherwise I don't have a Transmog in my hand. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and deny that one. It applies relevant pressure, and like, yeah, perfect. I haven't spent my Silk yet. In a control mirror like this, the Silk putting Spiderling eggs into their deck is pretty valuable, so hopefully we get a Venom to do that here soon. Right? It's not black. Yeah, see, this we really don't care about. I mean, we care about it enough to kill it, but, like, it's less threatening. I'd much rather Herofall this than Herofall an Underworld Crusader. Alright, and then next turn, we get to play our 7th resource, and then draw 2 cards, which in a mid-range control matchup sounds excellent. Making a threshold here, so perhaps playing out Elixir here that's going to be invincible. Which is fine. Like, we're on 4 Transmogrifades in the main deck. So this card is not nearly as scary as it once was for Blood Sapphire control decks. Perfect! The perfects, in fact. Drew the Venom the turn we finally are out of other resources to play. Put 3 Spider Eggs in their deck. Create an Oracle Song. Draw some cards here. Focus. I'm gonna take a Herofall here, I think. Go ahead and play Webborn Apostate, take their charge away. It's my charge, and I want it now. This still costs 11, but, you know, we've made a resource drop every turn for the first 7 turns, so we're well on our way to casting this. Something borrowed in the reserves. We do have a something borrowed in the reserves. I have one copy of that. So we're just 1 Herofall target, and then 1 more resource away from playing the Psychic Ascension out. Give me something to murder, please. We're on the slow burn here with the Elixir. Okay, deny, sweet. I really wish that card could take stuff off the chain. That would be much better if it did. God, we're just gonna die to this thing, aren't we? I don't know about busted. Like, five's a lot, right? You from the 90s? The 90s called, they want their reference back. Play a card. Yeah, good. Make a threshold. Play a card. They're just making a threshold so my future Webborn Apostates can't take their stuff. Yeah, so return, I guess. I think I'm going to chump block with this turn. You always want to chump block before you need to. Best piece of advice I can give you as a control player with your random crappy cards like this. Always chump block before you have to. Man, where's a Transmogrifade when you need one? It's 21 cards into our deck without one of our 4. I should just Herofall this, right? Huh. Yeah, that's fine. Speed Runier. Interesting. Let's Herofall that one. I'm going to Herofall this, which takes all the other copies of Lixil out of their deck. Also makes this cheaper. Transmog, please. Focus. That's perfect. Alright, so let's Psychic Ascend. Summon a replica of target troop that dealt damage. Sure. Never chump block unless you are dead without it. So if my opponent has spot removal plus Midnight Paladin, we're dead here. Which is a little unfortunate. From the ashes. They get the Ancestor Chosen back up under their control. Sure. Don't Paladin me. Don't Paladin me! We're about to get Paladins. Oh, we didn't get Paladin. God bless. So we hit Transmogrifade. So let's Transmogrifade that. Okay, that's revealing from the Gearsmith. Let's go ahead and our champ power here. Let's go ahead and Extinction and clear these nerds away. Oh no, we each have to sacrifice a troop. Whatever will we do? Alright, now hopefully Paragon of Thought can take over the game here. Look at that, perfect. Drew a spider, so this deny is cheaper now. Gemborn Prowler. Sure. Dude, you don't want to look at the books. You want to watch the video, I promise. All right, let's make a random action here. Kismet, create 3 luck sacks. One of them secretly becomes unlucky. Well, I'm never lucky, so we're not gonna do that. All right, let's Replicator's Trance. Our Spooter here. Make a Sky Spire Scholar that draws 2 cards. Look at the value. I hope everyone appreciates the value that we are generating. Just not use the sacks, right? Okay, sweet. The Psychic Ascension plan got there, and like I mentioned, like when we looked at the hand there, I said it wasn't terribly exciting, but Psychic Ascension was a part of a reason to keep it, and ended up getting us there. So we want to turn into kind of a grindy control deck post reserves here. I'm going to trim down on our combo elements. Exarch of the Egg is a little bit mediocre in this matchup, but we can't go too low on Venom. I think 9's probably about the floor on Venom. He's pretty good the matches I've seen, right? So now here's the question. Do I want Inquisition in my deck, or do I want Verdict of the Ancient Kings? And do I want to trim anything else here? I'm at 62 cards right now, so maybe I should trim a Phenteo. He's just so good and such a high impact card when he comes down. Maybe I just like trim a couple of Inquisitions here. I definitely think Deny is the best. Call the Grave is good against a Herofall deck. And I'm just going to trim some Inquisitions here. Yeah, let's be greedy and go down to 8 Venom. Let the greed run free. Ping me after the stream, Snivale. I try not to look at stuff while I'm streaming. As you can see here, I have enough going on that it often gets difficult to look at too much. Definitely keeping this hand has a Venom and one of our Silks. Enemy is a hero deck trim 4 of. I think Phenteo is a high enough impact that, like, if we ever get to, like, curve Inquisition into him, that, like, it's worth it just, like, having him. Yep, that's fine. Focus. I think I actually want the resource here. I just want to make sure we hit all of our resource drops. And if we end up flooding out here a little bit, I can cycle this this coin. Subtle Striker. That's annoying. Oh no, is right. There's a Subtle Striker and it's really annoying. Oh no. Play out this here Exarch of the Egg. Got a couple of Transmogs here to start. Lanupaw Sight is one of the better cards in these grindy matchups, so we got a couple of them in the reserves. It's going to be like a delayed draw 3 for us, basically, which is fantabulous. So, play this. Just jam this Sight into play here. It's possible I should play the Webborn Apostate to keep them off of activating their champion power next turn, because they could possibly really need the fixing, right? Like, they haven't played a second blood or a second diamond yet. Alright, there's a second blood, so this becomes less important. I also can't really play this next turn now without losing value on it, which is reason to play it this turn. Oh no! Vampire Princessa. Okay, that's pretty good against us. Play that, draw a card. Focus. There's our second blood. And a Lanupaw Sight. Sweet. I think, unfortunately, we have to Transmog this turn. Yeah, we have to just Transmog this turn, because we can't play Lanupaw Sight and risk this getting taken action out of our hand. And we can Transmog plus cycle this coin, so we'll still get to be resource efficient this turn, which is good. Transmog before they declare attackers. Actually, because I have the Exarch, what does that do? Add an Inferno counter to the start of each champion's turn, then choose one at... Add an Inferno counter to this. The start of each champion's turn, choose one at random, add an Inferno counter, or this deals damage. Okay, so we get to start flipping coins here, basically. That could possibly be a win condition for us, I guess. It's probably just going to kill us, because RNG, but, you know, I could dream, right? Alright, and we didn't take damage. I got a counter. The final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. So, and again here, like, this is the perfect situation. Our opponent only has one piece of removal, so we get to use our Inquisition here to take that away, and then we get to stick this Phenteo and just, like, hopefully take them to the Tarantula Pound Town beatdown. Like, they're getting to draw 2 cards here. So, like, they get their coin, plus their draw for the turn. But hopefully this Phenteo is going to get to start doing some work. Work it, Phenteo. Work it. Louder. Work it. Work it. Work it. Oh, no. And if they kill this Phenteo, we actually get to call the Grave It, which means we'll get to draw another card. So, sign me up. This thing's just gotten a counter every turn for the first 3 turns. Yep, that's not terrifying at all. Not even in the slightest. It's very scary. Oh no! We get to take their charge. We put some eggs in their deck. We play this Lanupaw Sight. Pass the turn. Yeah! Take 3. Gorge of the Gorgod. Wow, that's really good. Because now we can't call the Grave It because it's going to be a -3/0 permanently. That's a beating. I'm going to go ahead and Transmog this at end step because I would like to use my champ power next turn. Okay, there's a deny. That's sweet. It gives us an answer to the Paladin like someone else mentioned we want. Look at that. Things that draw cards and put eggs in my opponent's deck. So we are the control deck. I'm going to go ahead and crack with this Webborn Apostate here. I'm going to hold the Exarch back just in case they have their Speed Rabbit. I'm just going to pass the turn here and hold the deny up, I think. Can't see our health. Good catch. Haven't been able to see our health all game. We are at 19. Thank you. Silly deck list. Do I need to find a way to automatically adjust it when it resizes?
Wow.
I think I'm just letting this happen because I can double block this with Apostates next turn. Okay, yep. I mean, that thing's on our side, right? I think I'm just gonna ascend here. Before he draws a discard spell. That's fine. I'm aware it has life drain. That's why I shouldn't play this thing. Fair. Alright, and the Psychic Ascension does it again. Let's queue up about 40 minutes. Try and queue one more match of Immortal here with the Terror Mill deck, and then we will pivot to playing some Standard. If anyone would like to pop up on in the queue, feel free. Although we're slaying, I was expecting to get slain. This deck's been doing pretty well this morning. And pretty good. Stunt Bum with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the Ruby Sub Club. Get that Ruby Gem next to your name. I appreciate that next level of support. Twitch subscriptions and supporting on Patreon are the two best ways you can support my content, so thank you and welcome. Thank you again to everyone who's contributed to the Big Brother Big Sister donation that I am doing for the next couple of days. And if we hit that $200 goal that we have by the end of tomorrow morning's stream, I'll be adding a Saturday stream this week as a thank you to everyone. So what is Big Brothers Big Sisters? So Big Brothers Big Sisters is basically an organization that pairs adults and older kids with younger kids that need like extra role models and help them with schoolwork and get them involved in different things in the community and give them positive recreational things to do when they wouldn't necessarily have the resources to be able to do that on their own. And you could definitely find more information about them on, if you just Google Big Brothers Big Sisters, you'll find a much better description on their website than what I could give you here, I'm sure. They do a lot of stuff. A couple of my buddies here in town are a big for their program, and they help raise money for them every year, so Christy and I are helping them with that for one of their donation drives this year. Yep, you just donate as normal for that, Tom. And then, just like when we did the Hurricane donation drive, I'm just going to pay it forward. It's just the easiest way to me to use the tracker on stream. Alright, so Immortal Echo's playing Ivan Slagpot here. Could just be an Immortal version of Redlings. Got a Ruby Gem here on one.
Mom.
Yeah, that's a good TLDR, Neg. Mentor program. That's the word I was missing. That's a good way to phrase it. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead here and again, I love this card. There's so many important 3-charge champions in this format, so I feel like getting to like hit here and like put Immortal off his champion power here for a turn feels really valuable. We do miss out on Exarch of the Egg putting eggs into their deck from this being a Venom, but I think it's worth cutting them off their champion power next turn. Oh, I think he accidentally queued with his standard deck. That's fine. This deck, it might be a bad matchup for us. Old Rust Bucket, and then we will play what is quite possibly Redling's greatest enemy this turn, a 1/3. I'm gonna grab Phenteo here. Hack Slain. Let's just say I dislike uneven numbers like 50%. All right. Well, thank you. Nice goal met. Appreciate the generosity from everyone here, and we'll be streaming on Saturday this week. I think I want to leave the Webborn Apostate back here. Professor Yana with the $100 donation as well. Great organization, great cause. Happy to help. Enjoy the Saturday stream, folks. Look at that. Right on over. This is not awkward at all. Thank you to both of you. I think I'm supposed to hold this back. I don't think it's worth getting aggressive with this if we can, like, kill this somehow. It's a lot of dreadlings. I'm unsure if I'm supposed to trade for this here. I feel like I just want to Herofall this because it's one of their better troops. Start on focus here, see what we get. Transmogrifade is excellent. So now here comes the question, do I want to Transmogrifade or Herofall this turn? I feel like we're going to get, like, Rust Bucket Distracted next turn. Transmogrifading is just such an inefficient use of our resources. Now Sunday stream for 500. Sunday is the Clash. I guess I could stream the Clash. That's a lot of dreadlings. So this makes 3 dreadlings when you scrounge it, and this makes 2 dreadlings whenever you scrounge anything. So, let's just say Lasgar is appropriately juiced up here. Yep. Vengeance for Lasgar. Oh no! So let's... On the off chance he doesn't have another Lasgar... Ooh. I feel like I can't afford to take a turn off to do this. If I take a turn off to play this Inquisition, then I'm taking like 6 to 7 points of damage here and I'm just gonna die. So I feel like I need to just hope he doesn't have another Lasgar's already in hand. In a train conductor outfit. We probably need train outfits anyways, right, Jake? Man, it is almost time to turn the AC on here, Jackass. Yep. We are super dead. Oh no, we're losing limited rank while we're playing Immortal. We're playing Immortal against Immortal. Okay, so Extinction seems great. Cheap Shot seems great. Strangle seems great. Deny seems a little bit medium, I think. Call the Grave I probably don't want. 2 more cards. I think Inquisition is worthwhile here for spot checking for Lasgar's Vengeance. This can also take troops. Like, I wouldn't board in Withering Gaze against Redlings, but the fact that this can take troops makes it valuable. Yeah, I think... One more cut. Maybe I don't want all 4 Extinctions. All the Azurefates might be a little awkward too. I probably need the combo kill to win though. Yeah, let's not do all the Extinctions. Let's just do 3. See how that feels. I'll go first. Sounds like medium minus. If it runs off a couple of non-slow shards, it's pretty reasonable, and it has a Transmogrifade to interact here. Hello, Ossuary! I'm gonna focus here and hope we hit a non-slow shard. Ding. So now I can play this, and I can still Transmogrifade this turn. There is Jake. Do we need some Jake cam? Jake's been in my lap for most of the stream. He's a good kid. Aren't you a good kid? Good giant preschooler? Just cut them off assault triggers here. Polyberry pouch. There you go. Feel free to upgrade something. Ten out of 10 playing out Exarch of the Egg here. I'll go ahead and play this as a blood threshold so we can play these Phenteos. The pouch is technically an answer to Phenteo. You are not wrong. Let's see if they hit their champion power here or not. Yep, and they're going to hit their champion power and offer this trade. So, I think if they hadn't hit their champion power, I would have taken this trade. But because they hit their champion power, I get to gain 1 life here anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Ooh, clever. Got to keep one of his dreadlings around. Just a 1/1, but good play.
Oh no.
There's a good line there.
Oh no.
Oh no! Why are you saying oh no? This guy's got rage, despite all his rage.
Yay!
Let's play out our Phenteo and pass the turn here. 1/4 stats line up really well against what our opponent has going on.
Oh no. A ball. Oh no. Ball. Bye.
You like to baa like the sheep on the show? We like big butts and we can't not lie. Alright, well, we're just going to block with everything here. Because this is probably a Lasgar's Vengeance. No vengeance for Lasgar, you say? Alright, well. Free Evo tickets are great. I concur. Maybe I should hold the Herofall here. Yeah, maybe I should hold the Herofall there. I feel like that last attack Red Lasgar, he's just holding it to try and get more value out of it at this point. Yeah, okay. My read was good. Probably should have held the Herofall. They didn't Lasgar's last turn. Don't play a Crusader as a Dread Apprentice, sure. Good news. Another 1/4, still gonna be good. Down to 10 here. Need to dodge a second Lasgar here. You're very loud, child. I love you, but you're very loud. It's possible I should just flash in the Azurefate Sorceress here, actually. What do you think is the correct percentage play here? Because, like, there's 56 cards in their deck. Only 3 of them are Tarantulas, so we're not combo killing them this turn. But, like, we could hit a bunch of Spiderlings. As opposed to playing this out and hoping they don't have Lasgar. I think I'm supposed to play this out. That's probably correct. I think it's close, though. I think it's pretty close. Lives up to your avatar. You're not wrong, right? When in doubt, greed them out. But not knowing is strange.
Mom.
Deal. So we actually really want to kill this next turn. Big bucks, no Lasgar? Big bucks, no Lasgar? That's pretty good. Oh, wow, he did both. Huh. Well. Yeah, you're definitely not wrong about that. At this point, I just have to, like, do this into Azurefate, right? Woo! Lucky, lucky, lucky! Lucky, lucky, lucky! So, as we combo on just two activations for the second time today, I would like to point out that you are statistically very unlikely to combo with this many activations. Oh, I love this deck. This deck is great. This deck is so good. It's so good. And by that, I mean it's like solidly tier 2 at best, but I love it. Loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it. And that is the most important thing. Remember, even when you're playing games like Hex and Magic at like the peak of competitiveness, there's not a ton of money in them. So like, play things you enjoy. And if you enjoy just playing that Azurefate Sorceress and like comboing your opponent out, just get him. Just get him. All right, this is an easy replace here. Just no really good interaction. This is a little slow, but probably a keep. Inquisition on 2. Hopefully they don't have a 1-drop here. If they have a 1-drop, this hand's medium minus. We're on the Spooters part of the stream. We'll do rabbits next. Hey, Colin. Good afternoon. This was a good set with the Terrormill deck. We really got to show off a lot of the play that this deck has to it. Dark Wonders with the 6-month resubscription. Welcome to the Diamond Sub Club. Half a year. I appreciate that continued support. Welcome back. Let's Inquisition here and see what our opponent is working with. Multiple powerful 3-drops. That's unfortunate for us. I guess we just take the Crusader, right? Because that one's going to draw cards when we Herofall it. How would your deck look if you had the most fun playing Wintermoon but don't want to play Immortal? Ali Andrazi had posted a couple of Wintermoon variations on his Twitter, I believe. He was playing a combo Wintermoon deck with Hex Colin with the $100 donation, taking that goal and just plowing right past it. Thank you everyone for the generosity you've shown today. Oh no, oh no. Maybe we'll talk Mom into letting Dad stream the Clash this weekend too. I haven't streamed a Clash yet. Oh, we need a snack? So, I did something kind of greedy there. Actually, we don't have any denies in my deck, do I? I boarded out all the denies? Yeah, we don't actually need... The only double Sapphire we need is Azurefate. So I think I just take this block here, right? And then next turn, I can Herofall this. This is going to get to make us discard a card, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to play this out for Sapphire here. And then this can't block the lethal card anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and activate this to hopefully get lucky and hit a Tarantula Egg. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Herofall this now just in case they drew another Motor Trike. Sometimes they play 2. Yeah, there's the second. Who donated the first 100? Hack and Slay, you were just in under the wire, getting in before Tom on the first 100. And this coin is actually very good with Phenteo. So next turn we'll get to activate Phenteo and then coin the Phenteo to get 2 activations out of him, which is great. Crimson Slayer. Yeah, we're gonna need to hopefully get. Actually, if we draw Azurefate next turn, we'll probably do that. Ring-a-ding-ding-da-ding-da-ding-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding-da-ding-da-ding-ding-ding, bing-a-ding-ding-da-ding. How lucky are we? Rats, we're so unlucky! We weren't able to hit again. For reference, we are not actually unlucky. That is the statistical average occurrence there. That is what we should expect to happen. Oh, look at all the scrounge fodder we gave them too. If they have a Death Seeker here, this thing's about to be huge. A Death Seeker actually kills us, I think, right? Because it would trigger scrounge twice and give this +5 and give this +6. That also kills us. So, you know, we tried. Good games, Immortals. Alright, so ended on a loss with the Terror Mill deck, but I still really like this deck, and that match was pretty close. And this deck just has a lot of really sweet play to it. This deck has all of the tools that you need to be successful in the Immortal format. Like, Transmogrifade is very powerful, Inquisition is some of the best disruption you can have, Deny is very powerful, and Phenteo is just like a really good quality card even when you're not comboing with it a lot of the time. So, if you're looking for a combo control deck to play in Immortal, I think this is definitely one of the better combo control decks in the format.